Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing this Paxcess high pressure electric jet washer. It's 120 bar, 1500 watts. I got it from Amazon for £69.99 and it came a day earlier, as things often do on Amazon. So this is my first pressure washer, so I've got nothing to compare with it previously. It's had some good reviews online, so I'm going to try it out myself. We'll see what's in the box, and also I'll give a little demo and I'll give a score as well, so you get an idea of what's exactly in the box and what it's like. So let's see what's inside. So on the side of the box it says that it cleans vehicles, cleaning exterior siding, driveways and sidewalks, deck and patio, outdoor furniture, detail cleaning and more. Now I don't drive, so I don't have a vehicle that I can test it out on, but I do have decking and patio, so we will test it out on that. And just on the side just shows the model number, the power, which is at 1500 watts, the pressure 80 bar, maximum pressure 120 bar. The flow is 5 litres a minute with a maximum flow of 7 litres a minute, and then the volts 230 volts, 50 hertz, and it just shows some symbols with some time scales. So a bike in a minute, car in 10 minutes, I assume that's referencing a wall in 20 minutes and your whole house in 50 minutes, which I assume that's what that's representing, but that seems a bit quick, but we will see. And like I said earlier, come in a much bigger box than I thought it was gonna. And generally ordering stuff from Amazon does come a lot quicker, so I wasn't surprised that it came a day earlier. Like I said, it's my first time with a pressure washer. So inside the box we've got our manual with some screws there, polystyrene, always handy. Okay, so we've got this bag here. And we've got, so that looks like the handle. This is a new experience for me because I've never had one of these before. Oh yeah, because you get, I believe, some different attachments, so I think that's what that is. What else we got in here? It's like Christmases. Not sure what that bit's for, but we will find out. And then we've got the main article in here, which I'm going to get out in a second. Let's have a look at the instructions. So I've kept those screws safe there, so we will need them. Now let's have a look at the instructions. It's general safety rules on the first couple of pages, technical data. Shows you what the finished model looks like, gives you a guide, a numbered guide on what each part is, which is handy, and also the nozzles as well. And then shows us how to attach it all, so that's what we're going to do. There's no reference point on how quick it is to put together, I don't think, like you get with furniture, not that they're always accurate. Okay, so let's do the first bit then, which is attach the handle to the machine and tighten the screw. So this is what the machine looks like outside of the box. We've got the handle, which came in this bag with the other two bits. We just need the two larger screws from the bag of screws we've got with the instructions. And then what we do is, I think this just slides on. Yep, and turn it round, and then the 2 holes you see there, that's where the screw will go in, and then we'll just screw that in. So the screws are now on. I've seen a lot of comments in the reviews that it's very light to carry around, so I've got nothing to compare it with, but I would say that is pretty decent weight for what is going to be a powerful machine. Now the next step to do is assembling the cable hook. Install the cable hook and tighten the screw, 4 screws, so that'll be those remaining screws that we have that came with the instructions, and then wind the power cable on the power hook. Okay, so that's the next bit we'll do. So we keep the machine facing this way. This is the part you need, and as you can see on the back, that's just going to fit into that bit there. Then we're going to put the screws on in those 4 holes just to keep it secure, and then that's what the cable will wrap around. So let's put the screws in and put it in place. So the screws are now in place, so that keeps that secure. I would say to use a long Phillips screwdriver, because you've got to reach quite far in to tighten the screws, so a small one probably won't be long enough. Now then you can just wrap your cable around so it doesn't trail everywhere, and then the next step is going to be assembling the gun hook, and then we've got to inlet the filter connection, so they're the next bits that we're going to do. So I've turned the machine to the side. This is the piece you need, and it's going to slot on there. We're just going to clip it on. Now if you're not sure of the what bits are which, it shows you in the front of the instructions just as a reference point to what all the different bits are. So then we're just going to clip that on the top. Like so. And then we're going to inlet the filter connection next. Just says connect the water inlet connector to the machine, then connect the water hose. Hose length should be longer than 5 meters to it. Do not install the water inlet connector upside down, it may cause water leakage. So now we take our inlet water connector and we connect it onto the bottom of the machine. Now there is a cap there you just need to take off. And then this just screws on. And then just connect your hose into the end of this bit. Make sure it's all secure. And then just connect your hose onto the end of that. And then the next step is to do the gun connection. So we need to connect the spray lance, which is this bit, into the spray gun. So you'll see in there's 2 grooves which the lance will slot into, and this bit then will go onto the end. So once it's in, you then need to just give it a twist just to tighten it, and that secures it in place. And then we put the connector on the end, and then you should hear it click when it's in place. So if you turn the machine around, on the bottom, like before, there is a cap you need to remove, and then you need to take this end of the hose and connect it in, and then once it's in you just need to tighten it. Keep turning it until you can't turn it anymore, so it's nice and secure. And then the other end is going to go into the top of the spray gun. So the hole on the spray gun there is where this connector is going to go into. Okay, so that's now secured in place. And then now we need to connect the water hose to the water supply. and then we can plug it in and get started. So I hope you found that review and demo helpful. If you're getting this particular model or you're thinking of getting another one. It does also come with this spray bottle which you can put some detergent in, and then you can attach that, and it just disperses the detergent as you're using the washer. So particularly if you're washing a car or a van or whatever vehicle you've got. So I definitely recommend it. I say it's $69.99 from Amazon at the time of recording, and I've seen similar models with similar specifications for between £80 to £100, so I definitely think it's good value for money. And if it, especially like me, if it's going to be your first one, then I think it's an ideal one to get. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Obviously over time that score may change depending on its performance, and obviously I will try it out on other things as well, but definitely first impressions, really pleased with it. I'll put a link in the description of the video, so if you want to check it out yourself on Amazon. And thank you for watching. Please like the video so other people can see it, and subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you to everyone that has, and there'll be more reviews coming soon. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.